hello everyone, welcome to my brand new Let's Play series of Wasteland 3, the Battle of Steeltown. I'm Colonel RPG and I'm very happy to have you here with me and with the rest of the team. We're halfway through the Let's Play that I did. I got a link for you up here if you want to check the Let's Play that I did of Wasteland 3. It was a blind Let's Play. And it was from release. The game is now a lot more patched, and so there's new features. There's a crafting system which has landed actually for a while now, and we have little selectors over here for our animals. I don't fully know how they work because obviously our animals don't. We don't select them, but they're there, so that way we know where they are. And we have the whole team over here ready to... We're in the Monster Armory bunker. We haven't done anything here yet, so we're leaving because, well, we're gonna do the DLC. That's what the Battle of Steeltown is.
Rangers, this is the Patriarch. Steeltown, the factory I rely on to make the guns, armor, and vehicles needed for our war effort, is apparently having some kind of internal trouble, which is making them far less reliable. Deliveries have slowed to almost nothing, and what we do receive is often poorly made or just not what we ordered. I need you to go there, speak to the CEO, Abigail Markham, find out what the hell is going on, and fix it. With all the current chaos, now is not the time for her to be falling down on the job. Colorado needs what Steeltown makes, and we need it yesterday. Get this done, Rangers. ASAP.
$2,500 that I'll get for my troubles. It's fine. It's actually quite a lot of money if I spent it, which I don't. I don't spend the money. So, we have the map. We should have only... Yes, we only have some parts of the map available. We have a she-monster. A woman in a scarred hockey mask steps from an old van with a painting of a werewolf riding a Pegasus on the side. A Pegasus is capital P. It's not unicorn. It's riding Pegasus.
Hey, it's the Rangers! I'm She-Monster from the Monster Army. Love how you guys been helping us out. You want to trade? Actually, hang on. You've been so good to us monsters, I'ma give you a prezi first, just for stopping by. Here.
And she turns and holds out a body bag full of something. We're gonna kiss ass. You guys are such badasses. There's no cooler crew in Colorado than the Monster Army.
I know, huh? Thanks for recognizing.
It's also true. So what's it like in the Monster Army?
We usually just drink and watch old VHS monster movies and shoot the shit. It's the best.
Okay, see you, She-Monster.
So long, lambs!
Let's move, then, towards the west. So, I have a map. And the map is actually, well, hopefully we'll be able to get there without much problem, because I don't know that I have enough protection from radiation. But it's this way, to Steeltown. Well, also, you don't need a map, because you can just follow. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? There's radiation. You can just follow the marker. And by follow the marker, I mean... This is the wrong way. Is what I mean. I'm very good at this. Oh, also this. Ahead of you, on the side of the road, you see what first looks like an outhouse. As you get closer, you see it's a lovingly made wooden shrine. Open at the front, but covered with a pitch roof. You get out to examine it and see that placed on the altar within it is a broken toaster with an inscription above that reads, "The warmth that transforms," and we're going to repair the toaster. What the heck did that get? How the heck did that get in there? It is trooper armor. That's how you do that. Yes. What the heck? Or how the heck did that get in there? I don't actually know. Let me look at the map here. I keep pressing tab to look at the map, but I'm pretty sure this is not the way. Let's go this way. I think we might have a way in. Run over the deer. Southern Dunes. Guess what? This is not the way. At least that is not the way. This might do it. We did it. We made it. I think. We did. Welcome to Steeltown. Pueblo, Colorado was an industrial town. The town has been a ruin since the apocalypse, but its industrial side has boomed in recent years. And that is a cool looking vault. I wonder if it is a vault or not. Welcome to Steeltown. Howdy, Ranger. While exploring Steeltown, you'll come across several new gameplay features. We recommend selecting Continue to receive intel on them as you play. If you'd prefer to skip the briefing, you can choose to disable tutorials instead. Let's continue, because I think I didn't disable the tutorials when I played the game myself the first time. Oh.
Everybody in the factory is fine, guys. Totally fine. We're just on a big quota push right now, so we're all working overtime.
Come on, Bianchi. Nobody's come out of there in weeks. Where's my wife?
Where's my son? Wait, are you guys the Desert Rangers? Abby said you were coming.
Abby? What's going on here?
Oh, just a little outreach. I'm Benny Bianchi. Welcome to Steeltown. We're so glad you're here. But there's just a few tiny little itty-bitty steps to take before we can let you in. All you have to do is talk to Dr. Breeler in the Human Resource Center, and he'll get you started on the admission process right away. He's right up those steps. When you're done, come on in and see us.
Admission process. Just let us in. We're on the Pradiarch's business.
Oh, sorry. The computation engine says that during the lockdown, only authorized Steeltown employees may enter the factory. So if you want to come in, you have to be an employee. And to be an employee, you have to take our fitness tests. Good luck!
What is the computation engine?
Oh, well, the computation engine is the heart and soul of Steeltown. It runs everything. The gates, the scheduling, the order tracking, fulfillment, lunch breaks. We couldn't survive without...
Nuh-uh, Bianchi. That's enough. You can talk to your friends later. We were here first. What's going on inside the factory?
We heard shooting in there. We demand to know our loved ones are safe.
Sorry, friends, sorry. Trust me, when this push is over, your relatives will be coming out of this gate with smiles on their faces and big fat paychecks in there. Oh, sorry, something's come up. Gotta go. Don't forget to talk to Dr. Breeler about your screening, Rangers. Can't wait to see you.
Complete Dr. Breeler.
Can you help us? Our families are in there.
I realize that. I need to complete Dr. Breeler's screening in the Steeltown human thing.
Benny can't hide behind that hologram forever.
I think they can. Luis?
Say, you're those Desert Rangers, huh? I'm Luis. Did I hear Benny Bianchi ask you to come see her in Steeltown? 'Cause if you're gonna pay her a visit, us folks in the camp here sure would like to know what's going on in there. Most of us have family working there. And what with it being locked down and all, we don't know if they're alive or dead or if we'll ever see them again. And Benny won't tell us a goddamn thing. My wife's in there, Florinda.
So Steeltown's a factory. What do they make here?
Damn near everything. Abigail Markham, who runs the place, got money from the Patriarch a while back to make it the center of industry in Colorado. Boy, did she deliver. Refit all of the ruined factories here in Pueblo. Got all the old systems up and running. Added a few of her own. And now the place makes generators, engines, trucks, furnaces, radios, medical supplies, weapons, armor, everything. There are folks that say the founding of Steeltown was as much the making of Colorado as the Patriarch's government. Without the stuff they make here, he wouldn't have been able to do half as much.
Well, he's right there. Steeltown has made Colorado a force to be reckoned with on the plains.
Which is why it's weird to see it having conniptions like this. It used to be a well-oiled machine.
Conniptions. Who are you people?
If you ask Bianchi, we're the future employees of Steeltown. At least that's how she and Abigail Markham like to string us along. Who we really are is a bunch of displaced fools who thought this place was going to be our salvation. Thought it would feed us, house us, give us jobs. Well, some of us got jobs. Then they stopped hiring. And the rest of us have been freezing our asses off out here ever since.
Where are you displaced from?
Out east, along the Colorado border, the Patriarch's peace with the gangs of the plains was supposed to make it safe territory. So we all went homesteading. Now, though, seems like the gangs have forgotten the peace exists. They've been coming for settlers like wolves come for sheep. No choice but to up stakes and run. And this is where we ran to. Of course, now we're hearing that the gangs are coming here. So we may have only delayed our demise.
The gangs of the plains are coming here?
That's what they say, apparently. Liberty's sending a big scavenging crew this way, hoping to score some heavy artillery ahead of her attack on Colorado Springs. And if things go like they have been, Steeltown's guard bots will just hide behind the gates and let us get shot to pieces. Or worse, scooped up for slaves.
I can't believe the owners of this place would leave these people to their fate. We must let them know what's happening here.
And Steeltown doesn't defend you.
Used to. It seems like they got their own problems now. Pulled back all their patrols. Guard bots only worry about keeping people from going in or out, no matter what Benny Bianchi says.
Is Benny Bianchi that hologram that you were talking to?
Yeah. Markham's happy talk mouthpiece. Always telling us Steeltown needs us. Sure it does. But not enough to give us 4 walls and a roof. We're dying by inches out here.
If it's that bad here, why do you stay?
Where else are we gonna go? Rumor is they're turning folks away at Colorado Springs. Besides, there's work here. At least there's supposed to be, if they ever start hiring again. Not to mention, a lot of us have family inside the factory. We're not going anywhere until we see them again.
Yeah, that's the most worrying part of about that was the whole, oh, soon they'll be coming out of those gates with a smile on their faces. Why would they be coming out of those gates? And if they would be coming out of those gates, why don't they come out of those gates right now? You know what I mean? So, the factory is not hiring.
They're asking for applicants. Bianchi's practically begging for them. But no one gets through the selection process, and I don't know how they could. Stupid tests don't make any sense at all. Place has gone crazy.
How has it gone crazy?
You didn't hear me bending Bianchi's ear? The workers inside haven't been allowed out in weeks. There's been gunshots in there. We all got family in there, and nobody will tell us if they're okay, if they're even alive. Wish Markham would come out and talk to us herself. But all we get is Benny pouring syrup in our ears. Phooey.
Phooey. So you have some words, mister. So you haven't heard from Markham?
Not a peep. Just Benny saluting the flag and telling us everything's peachy. Ha!
If we get into Steeltown, do you want us to look for your wife or something?
Oh man, could you? Her name is Florinda. She works in the Warbot factory. Just let her know that I'm still alive and I miss her. Thank you so much.
Things look rough for you folks out here. Anything we can help you with?
Mighty nice of you to ask. Now that you mention it, there's one particularly crappy situation we could use some help with. See, we don't have a proper toilet here, and it's dangerous. Not to mention colder than a robot's nuts to go outside the camp. There's animals out there, so we've been going too close to home, and it's kind of stinking up the place. Now, we spotted an old Job Johnny in the scrapyard, but there's a lot of nasty beasties around it. Nothing badasses like you couldn't handle, though. If you chase them off, my people can take care of dragging it back here.
No problem. We'll let you know when we flush them out. Pun intended.
Thanks. We can hardly wait. Seriously.
We'll see what we can do to help.
Wonderful. You're just what we've been praying for. Go see Doc Breeler in the Human Resources Center up those steps. He's the guy you gotta talk to get in.
We have to talk to a doctor to get into Steeltown?
You didn't hear Benny telling you? Nobody but Steeltown employees get through the gates, and you gotta pass Breeler's health screening to become an employee. Good luck.
Hi everyone, Betty Bianchi here, Steeltown Personnel Manager, with an update on our current restructuring. Everything's going great, thanks!
That's... Yeah, definitely. Everything is going great.
Benny Bianchi again, just to tell you that everything's going according to plan, so don't you worry.
Is she gonna say things over and over again? Because, she's not gonna say things over and over again. What do we have? Vehicle workbench. Oh, we can change our vehicle from here. And pressing escape is like pressing it twice, apparently. Anyway, let's see. We have Carla Asphalt Runner.
This is Carla Asphalt Runner calling Benny Bianchi. You there, Benny?
No.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, you're those Desert Rangers, huh?
That's us. Who are you?
I'm Carla Asphalt Runner of Iron Thunder Logistics. Just trying to get some paperwork cleared up before I get the shipment on the road. Say, you wouldn't be going into the factory, would you? Because I've been trying to get this sorted out with Benny, my contact in there, and she's not picking up.
Why didn't you go in there yourself?
Are you kidding? You can't get in there without taking some kind of stupid employment test. Even if you just want to ask a question. And nobody passes that test. You guys, though, the way you're tooled up, they might give you a pass.
You mean Benny Bianchi?
Oh, you know her? Yeah, that's her. She's the one I deal with when I pick up orders here. But there's been a problem, and I can't get a hold of her.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, I got a crate on my truck that's not on the manifest. And Iron Thunder prides itself on getting every delivery right. So I'm not driving off with something I don't have any paperwork for. Especially when it's a goddamn disassembled warbot.
There's a warbot in that truck?
It's crazy, right? Steeltown makes warbots exclusively for the Patriarch. Nobody else can buy one. So finding one in a shipment with no shipping address or order number is bad.
Bad is right. The last thing the Marshals want, or the Rangers, is for some no-good nicks to wind up with a warbot.
Yeah, well, it's not like we won't see worse than that, because it's this early in the Let's Play. Can we ask you some questions before we go?
I suppose. I'm sure as hell not going anywhere.
What do you ship from Steeltown?
You name it. Steeltown makes everything. Tools, weapons, construction equipment, trucks. Hell, my truck was made here. Even little things like toys, dishware, coffee makers. They do it all.
Sounds like Steeltown is a big client for you.
The biggest. Half my runs either start here or end here. At least they did, until things got screwy in there. Now it seems like all the shipments are delayed, or packed wrong, or misaddressed. It's a pain in the neck. Not to mention the lockdown that's going on now. No one allowed in, no workers allowed out. Don't know if it's a strike or a quarantine or what, but it sure ain't helping.
What do you think the problem is?
I don't know. Supposedly they switched over to a computerized system a while back. The computation engine, they call it. Maybe it's buggy or something. Whatever it is, it's screwing with my schedule something fierce. Screwing with all the driver's schedules.
Ever have any problems with the guard bots?
Other than me not being able to slip them a couple bucks to expedite something for me? Nah, they're only there to guard the factory. Here it's a different story inside, though. They're there to enforce productivity, and they can get pretty rough on the workers if they're not meeting their quotas. Huh, maybe that's what the lockdown's about. Markham knows the gangs of the plains are coming, and is having the bots put the screws to the workers to get the place ready for a fight.
That could be it. Yeah, I've heard of the Blaine gangs are coming.
That's the rumor. They say Liberty is sending out scavenger crews to stop by and stock up on vehicles, weapons, and warbots before she makes her move on Colorado Springs. I just hope I get this mystery crate business sorted out before that happens, because I want to be long gone when it does.
How do we go into Steeltown?
Well, I've never bothered to try, but from what I hear, you've got to talk to the doctor in Human Resources Center, right behind me. Apparently, he gives you some kind of test that tells you if you're allowed in or not. Not too many people pass it these days, but you look like intelligent individuals. I'm sure you'll pass.
Well, one of us is intelligent, the other one's... Thanks for the info. Let's get back to what we were talking about before.
You mean how you're going to talk to Benny Bianchi about this mystery crate? Yes, please.
Yeah, we'll get on this right away.
Thanks, I appreciate it. And here, take the note for evidence. Oh, also, if you need any supplies, I've got some returns ITL dispatch that I could sell. Let me know if you want to look.
No thanks.
No worries. Let me know when you talk to Benny. Later.
Will do. Let's see. Archie, Edith, Refugee. Lockpicking required. High lockpicking required. They said you need to be level 9 to access this area. I'm level 15. Well, my main character is level 15. Everybody else is a little bit lower than that. But lockpicking 9 is high. Yeah. Excuse me, ma'am.
We left the plains to escape the gangs. Now the gangs are coming here.
I'm watching the TV!
Yes, you are.
Ah, the buddy capsule again. My favorite.
Is it the one where some poor guy is murdered and everybody at the station thinks it's just a robbery gone wrong, but the buddy detectives think it's more than that and nobody listens to them?
Uh-huh. And then another guy gets killed. And everybody at the station thinks it's just another robbery gone wrong. But something doesn't smell right to the buddies, so they look for a connection.
Yeah, but before they can make it, a guy from the DA's office tells their boss to make an arrest and move on. But the buddies refuse, and the boss takes them off the case.
So they go to a bar with beautiful cocktail waitresses walking around and drink whiskey and talk over the evidence, and they suddenly make the connection they missed before and realize they have to act now or a witness will die.
So they jump in their car and make other cars crash as they race to the witness's house, just in time to find a masked man with gloves on about to kill him. And when they pull the guy's mask off, it's the mean guy from the DA's office.
Turns out he's running for mayor, and he needs to win a big mob case. So he's making it look like the mobster is having a witness killed to silence them. And when they arrest him, their boss forgives them. And there's a freeze frame when they laugh.
Yay! They got him!
They make other cars crash. That is so cool. You can't make out anything aside from the color bars, because they're only color bars. Because that's what color bars are.
I failed the screening test 6 times. Guess I'm not cut out for work.
That's the refugee talking. Yeah, because the color bars are not like interference or anything. They're the actual thing that is being broadcast. We have traps in here. We have Newt and Fatima. And an... What? This man's corpse was rent from his belly up, spilling his viscera onto the snow. Whatever was used to cut him was so sharp, it left a divot in the base of his sternum. I'm doing a full-on autopsy right away. Let's examine the body closely, because I didn't do that before. A tattered scrap of paper sticks out below the man's torn jacket. It reads, quote, "5th time's a charm, I hope. Sorry, little dude, but you and me and your sister are going to prove that Mike Ology can save the world from tears." Probably tears? But probably tears. Unquote. I'm gonna step away.
Aram. Brother, no! Please wake up!
What happened here?
My brother Aram, he's dead. A man, or a devil, someone tore open our tent in the middle of the night. He slashed with a knife, or claws, so fast I couldn't even scream before he was gone. No one saw him enter or leave the camp.
Did your brother have any enemies?
What? No! We don't know anybody here. We just got here.
We found this note on your brother. Any idea what it could mean?
This isn't Aram's handwriting. The man who killed him must have left it. And I have no idea what it means. Save the world from tears? My whole world is tears now.
Or tears. Yeah.
Aram, what am I gonna do now?
I don't know.
If I just stick to the plan, I'll... Oh! Hi. Didn't see you come up.
You seem nervous. Is everything okay?
I'm just... it's none of your business, okay?
You can tell us about it. Maybe we can help.
You do that? Really? I didn't think anyone gave a shit about us refugees. The bots certainly don't. They don't care if a woman is going to... It's my mom, okay? She's inside. Does data collection on the truck line, but... she's also diabetic. We didn't tell anyone, and Breeler was too drunk to notice, 'cause they'd fire her immediately if they found out. They used to let us send in 1 letter a week, and I was using it to smuggle in doses of some insulin we... found. But since the lockdown, no letters. She's gonna go into shock and die if I don't get her a dose fast.
do you know a way inside? Is that what you're fretting about?
Yeah. I'm just not sure I can do it. If I get caught, they'll kill me. I'm not an employee, so no non-lethal treatment for me. Then my mom dies too. And that assumes I make it all the way inside without getting boiled or crushed in the ducts. That's my way in. There's a little exhaust port in the scrapyard. I could slip in, but armored up mercs like you could never fit.
Yeah, there's plenty of safety fail-safes in systems like this. Chances of hurting yourself are lower than you'd think.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, fuck it. I'm doing it. Thanks for the info, Rangers. I'm going in.
That is not what I was trying to achieve. But I guess she's going in. Who am I to say no? There's a drug stash over here. Unrelated.
We don't have much, but take what you need.
I don't need it, but I'll take it. We also have explosives over here. And a container behind it. With tellurium steel. Tellurium steel is an alloy that is produced exclusively at Steeltown. It can be used to craft certain items and equipment, as well as make improved elite variants of Steeltown weapons and armor. Be careful, tellurium steel is extremely limited in quantity, so you'll need to pick and choose what you want to use it for. Well, I will do it at the very last episode of the game. Unless, well, maybe not necessarily the last episode. I don't know how the system is going to work, so...
Hope you can use that to get us out of this mess.
I haven't even picked it up. Stop acting as if I'm taking from you. It was buried.
Arthur, can you tell these oafs to move along? I'm tired of seeing all these guns and bullies.
Sorry, friends. It's been a rough, cold few weeks out here. My wife and I just want to be left alone.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So I'll bother you in the next episode then, because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Wasteland 3, The Battle of Steeltown. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.